Righto, ladies and germs, Connor here from CW's Tech Reviews, back with another video. Guess what I'm wearing? The Realme Watch S. So without further ado, hit the like button and the subscribe button and let's get stuck into the video. Let's go. Okay, so I have been testing out the Realme Watch S and I've had a lot of fun testing out the Realme Watch S because you know me, I love testing out smartwatches, fitness trackers and anything tech and fitness related. Now, one of the first things I want to mention is the design. I think it looks pretty good. It's a chunky watch. Let's not muck around. It's a chunky watch, but that's not bad. For those of you that are after that beefy looking watch, you're going to be happy with the Realme Watch S. And what I mean by beefy isn't a bad thing. It looks solid. It's got a nice big display on it. It's got nice silicone feeling straps to it. It's got a traditional watch buckle on the clasp, aluminium frame, Gorilla Glass on the front. I mean, it's got a lot going for it here. And by the way, links down below if you want to pick one up, affiliate links, so help me out. Use my links, I'll be much appreciated. On the back, you have a whole heap of sensors. On the front, you just have the display, which is a touch display, and it is 1.3 inches across. And then you have one button on the top, on the right-hand side, and that is your menu button and your back button. And then the button on the bottom is actually for choosing your workout menu and then scrolling through and choosing the workout you want. So it's pretty basic to use. Design is well thought out. It's comfortable. It's easy to see. It's got a nice feel to it. No sharp edges or anything. It's not going to scratch you during the day or at night while you're asleep, rolling around with it on your wrist. So for design, I'm really loving it. I'd give it a really good score out of 10 for design. I really do. Now, setting it up was a breeze. Thanks to Realme and the Realme Link app. Download the Realme Link app. You have to have an account, obviously, but once you download the app, you can just tap on the watch in your app settings and it will talk you through the rest of the process. Really simple. Once you're in there, you can then go in and customize what the Realme Watch S can do in terms of health alerts and reminders and all those sorts of things. So I really like that. I think it's well thought out how they connect really easy to your phone, especially if you're using the Realme Link app and a Realme phone as well. Pairs really nicely. And one of the things I do like about this watch is the display. Now, it has auto brightness built in, so you can have it on auto brightness, and if you're out in the bright sunlight, it's going to be nice and bright for you. But if you're in a dark setting like this and you lift to wake your arm, it's not going to be overpoweringly bright. It's going to be on the lower settings. Nice to have in a smartwatch. And then the display is also big enough to be able to view it while you're out running and doing your exercise. Now, some of these smaller fitness trackers are quite hard to see, especially if you're out running. Now, it can actually track 16 different sports. Do I do 16 different sports? No. Did I test 16 different sports? No. But I did test my usual. Walking, running, cycling, and I do my swimming. It doesn't track swimming, but it is water resistant, IP68, so you can swim with it on. And I did go out and do a bit of swimming and there was no problems whatsoever. It's 1.5 meters for 30 minutes, IP68. When I'm out running or cycling or doing whatever I do, I like consistency. And you all know that if you watch my previous videos. I don't think many smartwatches would be that accurate to a point of satisfaction for a doctor. However, they give me consistency. So when I'm out running and testing my heart rate while I'm running, I get a good reading that tells me if I'm at resting heart rate or I'm pushing myself too hard. And now I do use those to do my training. So I'll run fast until my heart rate's at max, and then I'll drop back and go slow until my heart rate's at a lower point. And then I'll push myself up to max again and then drop back again. And I actually use the watch to do that interval training. I find it enjoyable. I find it pushes me really hard. And I think that the watch gives me an accurate heart rate reading during those times. So that is fun to play with and I think it's reliable. Now it does give me 24-hour heart rate monitoring, and if I look at it, you can see that during the day when I'm working out, it's going up and down. When I go for my walk at lunchtime, it goes up a little bit, but not a lot. And then most of the day it's sitting pretty low, and that's how I tend to operate. and it always gave me the same consistent readings when it comes to the heart rate. Now the other one that it reads is your blood oxygen levels. I don't know a lot about blood oxygen levels, and I'm not going to claim to. I did some research on what is a good oxygen level, or the sort of area you want to be in between, and I found that I was in that at all times, and I'm a pretty healthy guy. I drink a lot of water, I do a lot of exercise. I think my readings were pretty accurate. However, it clearly states on their website that it is not a medical device. Now the other big area where we always want to see really good results is in the distance tracking. Now it doesn't have built-in GPS, it is connected GPS through your phone, but I did find that while I was connected through my phone for run tracking or cycling, I got really consistent results, almost identical to that of the app that I was using on my phone. So I was using Runkeeper on my phone and the watch and comparing the two, and they really were quite close in the results. So I think in terms of tracking, we're onto something here, and I was happy with the results. I really was. And this is a smartwatch that I'd be happy to keep using for those reasons. It gave me accurate heart rate, it gave me accurate GPS, and it gave me the data I needed to be able to enjoy my workouts. Now I've been doing some running in the rain and some swimming, and I haven't had any issues with the water resistance. It worked as it should, and at no time did I have any problems with the watch after or during a swim. Using the menu is really easy as well. When looking at the watch face, you can swipe down to see your notifications, swipe left or right to go through a list of shortcuts, and swipe up to get to your menu. And the buttons are really easy to use as well. The top button brings up your menu and is also the back button, and the bottom button is to bring up a list of exercises for you to choose from. Now I had the same results across walking, cycling and running. Accurate results, consistent results, and I think this is what the watch stands for, is accuracy and consistency. And it also comes with 100 watch faces, from the cute to the weird to the steampunk to the classy. I think all genres are represented when it comes to watch faces. A couple of other nifty little features are: one, control your music from your wrist, so while I'm out running I can just look at my watch and tap to change a song or go back. Or if I wanted to take a selfie with the phone on a tripod a couple of feet away, I can actually use the watch as a trigger for the camera shutter, and that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not groundbreaking, it's not new tech, but it's nice to have in the watch, and you get that with the Realme Watch S. So I am definitely impressed with the Realme Watch S. I think you couldn't go wrong if you picked one up. Really nice design, really reliable and consistent. Links down below. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Check ya!